Hello.
Hey, what's up? I just came on a speeder stay from SY Habibi.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy, where's the first stop?
So first we're going to a shop, some kind of quickly, because we need to buy a bucket, soda, and what else?
Bananas.
Bananas.
The main objective is bananas.
Yeah.
With this?
Yeah, maybe.
And what is the actual objective apart from acquiring bananas?
So we're gonna sail Habibi back somewhere away from Bornholm, and today is a really warm southeastern wind, and we hope we can do a lot of miles by leaving early. So let's go.
Look at this in the background. There's a flag blowing in the wind, and it's blowing west, from east to west. This is exactly where we're going today. Quickly. Okay, so I see a parking lot for cars, and over there is one for bikes. Do you see the pole parking lot?
Yeah. Aren't these lamps there? Perfect to park poles in between?
It's a little high.
Or maybe on the left. Yeah. Ja, lite nemmere kører vi ind. Then. Yes, everybody agrees here on Bornholm that spinnaker poles, they are great, and people should have more of them, but they are not very much like inside shops, so we keep it up. Sounds strange, but that's how they think here. Great.
Got the most important thing.
What about this? Some low alcohol, maybe? You want some low alcohol beer?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, let's go for it. That's a great idea. So we can stay awake and have a good time at the same time.
So, enough of bananas, that's for sure.
After shopping and a brief interaction with the local community, the travel continues.
So I don't know where to walk, Asbi. Is it this way? Is it that way?
We are now heading to the harbor. Andy is the one who has parked his boat somewhere around here. So he's the one who is responsible for the navigation.
Okay.
But I can see masts over here.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's not a not a bad direction to go in.
Mm-hmm. So we have 12 bananas.
12 bananas, so we can eat one banana each every hour, basically. Or half a banana each.
A half banana each every hour, yeah. Until the morning. That's
honestly,
good.
That seems like a very reasonable amount of bananas.
Funny, you know what's a little funny? What's my choice? Right now I'm a ridiculous idiot with a fucking spinnaker pole going through a town. So I have a choice to either ignore everybody or to be like super funny and like, hey guys, what's up? And I was doing more the funny kind now. And you meet a lot of people and they want to talk to you, and it's kind of funny. These older ladies, they were really happy to have a chat, I think.
Do you think the pole was the catalyst for this conversation to start?
Yeah.
Could you have done it without the pole?
I think they knew that a guy who is running around with a pole is okay to chat up, you know? They're not like, oh, maybe he's a snob. No, he's running around with a pole. He's not a snob, he's gonna be kind. Yeah, so I think it is in a way. It's a signal, you know? It's a bit like you show that you don't take yourself too serious if you walk around like that. And that makes you approachable. And some people like that.
We have now found some boats. But we don't need just any boat. We need our boat.
Yes, our boat is all the way to the end. Oh, nice, yeah.
Big 44-foot boat going in or out? In, probably. Yeah. From a truck with feet. The wind is really amazing right now. You can probably hear it in the microphone.
Yeah.
And yeah, we need to just get going. Capitalize on the wind while it's here.
Yes.
We're gonna have really great wind pushing us exactly where we want to go until like 8 in the morning tomorrow. And now it's 4 in the afternoon, so we really have to just use as much as we can.
Because now, if we're leaving at 5, we have, let's say, 12 hours. Let's say, you know, maybe 13 hours, I don't know. And if we do 7 knots, that's like 80 miles. We can.
Basically it. Yeah, then we're basically there.
Almost there.
Tiny bit of motoring in the end, maybe. Yeah.
So that would be cool. Man, what a weather! It's insane.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It feels like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
Huge. Look at the mast. Here she is. Don't drop this one too. The story is when Andy was sailing the boat here, slight miscoordination happened. We're not exactly sure how. Maybe some supernatural forces did something, and the pole plopped in the water, and it went bloop 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 bloop, and we never saw it again.
It was floating for a while, and we tried to recuperate it, but we just at some point we lost it, and so it might be floating. If you find a speedless stay that is bronze and 3 meter 20, could be mine.
This is a very, very comforting place to walk around with the phone in your hand. I can hand stuff to you if you go on board.
Yeah.
Here's a bucket.
Nice. Your backpack. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I have one to that I forgot.
One what?
One to do.
What?
To see what we can do to make this.
It's not working?
No, it's stuck.
That's the new one you bought.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Did I buy a new one ever?
No, I think that was Peter. I would recommend giving it the hammer treatment.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Okay. But we don't strictly need 2, do we?
Yes, because it's kind of an emergency thing to have.
Ah.
It's kind of like if you don't have that and you need it, you can't use the ropes. That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah.
That is true. Okay. See what we can do about that. Alright, otherwise we're just gonna unpack.
Yes,
and we will
unpack, get water.
Yeah, we'll be back on camera when we're setting sail.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, Andy. Where are we now?
Asbi. Yeah. A lot happened. We didn't really have time to talk to the camera. So before we left, Asbi saw that the battery wasn't really charged at all, so he turned on the engine. And I wasn't sure whether or not I turned off the diesel valve into the engine, and I did close the valve. And so what happened then is that the engine was using the diesel that was left in the pipes, but then was sucking in air, and so when you get air, at some point the engine doesn't run, and so we had to air out the engine. Luckily, Asbi already knows pretty well how to do that. We had to do that before, and so we did it in 5 minutes.
The way you do it is you have to loosen you have to open some screws to let out the air in different parts of the fuel system. So between the oil tank and the oil filter, or the oil filter and the oil pump. Because while air is trapped, the pump cannot suck. The pump can only pump liquid. So if there's air stuck, the pump will not move anything. But luckily we got it fixed quite quickly.
Yeah. And so then we got out of the harbor, got the main up, got downwind, and we put up the spieler stay, which we brought here. And the first thing that happened after just like 2 minutes is that the attachment broke. It's aluminium, but it just broke off.
Yeah.
Super crazy. I don't know why. I mean, it's old, yeah, but
maybe it was already broken and they glued it. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It looks very fresh.
Yeah.
The snap. Yeah. So now we're actually using it right now. You can see it out there. Here, holding out the foresail. We have tied it. It's supposed to have like a clever little mechanism for attaching to the mast. That broke off, so now we've tied it with a rope. We'll see how long that lasts. But
it's quite a small rope.
Yeah. Oh, but it's quite a strong rope.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, it's strong, but of course, if it's grinding, if it's grinding up against the mast, it might give in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went downwind for a while, straight downwind in a butterfly. But that was a little slow, and we also noticed that we shouldn't go too much west right now, because we are going to get better wind to do that later. The wind is going to turn more south, and then it's easier to go west. So we decided to go, instead of west, we go northwest. And this didn't work super well either, but we got maybe a little speed, half a knot extra maybe. And now the wind is picking up, and I'm pretty sure that if you look on the phone,
yeah,
what the speed is
6.3, 5.5, not 4 anymore. So that's nice. Yeah, you can see. Oh, 7.8.
Nice.
See, we are here, Bornholm. We're making the passage to Sweden, and then our destination is over here in Copenhagen.
And yeah, the weather is super nice. The wind is quite warm. I think it's at 32 degrees on the solar panel before, which is
wow.
Was in the sun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another problem now. We took the sails out like this. The sun is behind them, and that means our solar panel here is in the shadow. And we are. Yeah. The boat was on while we were gone, so it's been draining the batteries a little bit, or at least preventing them from charging.
Yeah. Which is really strange, because with the sun we have had, I would have expected that it's way charged, especially since the fridge is off, and you know, there isn't really much that can drain the battery. And we need electricity, because we are charging my shitty phone, which is constantly, the battery is really bad.
And also, if we're sailing in the night, which we will be doing, we need the lanterns, the lights, on top of the mast.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And so we're completely fucked. No, we're not. We could always just turn on the engine and charge the batteries. It's so ridiculous that the spieler stay broke. I made a massive effort to get the spieler stay, and the first thing you know is it breaks.
I mean, it's still getting some use.
Yeah. Luckily, we still have rope.
I also have this epoxy I bought for the outboard engine. That is, I think, stronger, like a metal epoxy glue. We can try fixing it with that.
We don't have the part that broke off, right?
Oh.
but I can just get a new mechanism.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Okay.
200 kroner. So.
Well,
Did you show the nice weather? The sun?
I tried, but yeah, there is sun. It's hiding. Banana number 1.
Banana number 1 out of 6. 1.5 hours, more or less. Asbi put on the pasta. Went smooth.
This is boiling over now.
And when I say it went smooth, I mean nobody
Super
died.
hard to adjust this gas. Okay, I think we managed to take this off for a second. Let it. Be nice for me to get some carbs soon. Feeling a little bit hungry already. We just had an issue with the autopilot.
Oh yeah, that was quite interesting. So the autopilot, like every other minute, just turned itself off, and we were afraid that the battery was drained. So we turned on the engine to charge the battery, but it still would switch off.
And we also checked the battery, and the voltage said it was not discharged.
Yeah.
Discharged, it was fine.
But then recently we were playing around down there, and I didn't screw all the cables back onto the battery. I let it a little loose because I was thinking, well, in a minute I'm gonna add another cable. I don't want to unscrew it all. And because of that, when the boat is rocking, some cables were jumping off. And of course that meant the autopilot wouldn't work. But Asbi went down there, checked it all out, built a hypothesis, tested it, verified. Now it's working. The engine is running so that we can charge the battery with the phone, and we need that for the night. It's really nice. We're going on abroad, and I mean, look at it. It's quite smooth. It's not much rocking. The waves are pretty.
We're
okay.
boiling over again. Okay.
One more
Catch it.
question. What do you do with banana peels?
I put mine in the trash bin.
Exactly.
Into the trash. I've now rigged
Oh, actually, I think it wasn't the wind trying to do a.
Oh, we're too fast.
Yeah. No, this one here.
Oh,
Pulling it forward.
that might be.
But what to do about it, man? I mean,
I remember we had this issue before.
yeah.
I think you just live with it. Oh, but then it's gonna ride on the sail instead. That's worse.
Yeah.
Look at the beautiful sun. There's a big hard sun. It's illegal to fall in the water, Andy.
Yeah. I'm aware, and I'm a law-abiding sailor.
When the law is not about a harbor fees. Spinnaker! Tiny spinnaker for a massive sailboat. Could be 3 meters more on the bottom of this baby. Just a tiny balloon. But it's nice. Helps us go straight downwind.
Thank you. This is banana 2.
2 for you.
2 for me. And I just had a biscuit as well. They're good. The waves are a bit bigger now. I would say the swell coming in from the back. We have a sunset in an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's close to midsummer, right? So
It was midsummer yesterday.
yeah. Using the spinnaker, pull towards Copenhagen. We don't really have to manage much. We're just chilling until the spinnaker pole breaks, or the rope, then I guess we'll have to replace it. It's a bit like lighting, you know, a light bulb. You just use it until it breaks and then you replace it. Yeah. What happened? Other than that?
Not much. We we ate some of the pasta.
Oh yeah.
We still have 2 portions for later, I think.
So we actually used seawater to make the pasta, and I know that in a lot of places you can use seawater to boil, for example, potatoes, but potatoes can take much more salt than pasta. And so I was actually a little skeptical to whether it would be too salty, but I tasted it and it's really not bad here. Now we're in the Baltic, close to Bornholm, and I read that the salinity here is 8 promille percentage. I don't know exactly what, but it's 8. And in the Kattegat it's 20 to 30. So there's much more salt up there, and even more in the North Sea. So that's why you can actually use it here to boil pasta. Asbi said maybe in the past there were some Italians here that negotiated with God how much salt to put into the Baltic, and they agreed to just have the right amount for pasta. I think that's a pretty reasonable and realistic assumption. The other one is that there's a lot of river inlets in the Baltic giving sweet water.
Oh wow, it's so fast. The ferry here just racing by. We can hear it from where we are now. They're going 40 knots, I think.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you for the banana.
No problem. Whoop. Andy.
Mm-hmm.
It's banana time again.
Thank you. This is banana 3. And we're gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, we are feeling a little tired, I think. Thinking of ways to stay awake. Maybe we should think about sleeping schedule.
Yeah.
If we are interested in sleeping,
Yeah.
should find a way to distribute the sludge sucker avoiding.
Yeah, there's a sludge dredger ahead of us anchored. It's a little bigger than us.
A little bit, like 10 times.
Yeah. I think this would not even be its saving boat, rescue boat.
I think if we sailed into them and crashed and died,
They wouldn't know.
they wouldn't even wake up.
No, they wouldn't. They would just suck us up through their sludge dredging machine.
Drug sludger.
Yeah. They are on the way to Copenhagen with 0.1 knots. We can see that from AIS. Which means they're anchored. Yeah. No, but one thing that's worth mentioning here is that the spinnaker taking down went super smooth. Shit, that was so
Which
fast.
is really
and
good.
Yeah.
It's somehow our new brilliant spinnaker pole. The rope somehow found a way out of it. It disconnected itself.
Yeah.
So we had to take it down. But anyway, it was a little bit bad for the course we had.
Whoa, look, did you see that?
No? What?
Massive shooting star
Oh.
coming very close to Earth.
Maybe. We are now
What's up? Bananas.
banana number 5.
Oh my god, yeah.
The sun has arisen. I don't know how to speak English.
Good morning.
I have slept now 2 hours in total. And he has slept 1. He's welcome to go down, sleep more, if he feels like it.
We sailed pretty well. We had some really good sailing hours, maybe 3 great hours. So yeah, now we're on engine because there is wind, but it's directly from behind and
There are no sails
not enough.
on the boat. No sails!
The sails are just flapping around, so
We are now, the whole journey was what, 90 miles, nautical miles?
yeah.
Now we have 25 left.
Yeah.
How do we celebrate?
We have wine.
And we pass out. Okay, cool.
Maybe a hot chocolate or something. Hot coffee. That would be nice.
Yeah. A good coffee.
Soon we're leaving Sweden.
Yeah?
Kind of in Sweden now. Yeah. Back on Sjælland in a few hours.
Okay, Andy. Where are we now?
Ten a.m. and there's no more wind, and we're going below. What is that bridge called?
Don't remember.
Something Born.
We're a little off, right?
Yeah. You gotta correct it.